Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today we are going to do another EDOPRO, which is a simulator for for beginners. So here we got insect versus fusion. Yeah, got that bad boy. Get one of these. Get that. That's special rat. Nice. Go for that brandy. Brandy dandy. Go back in the deck. Yep. Another one. Yep. Yep. Out turn. Yep. Negate. Oh shit. We get bad buy. Bad buy. We get 1,000. That is 3. Yep. Negate. Negate. Bad boy out. Bye. With my shit. Yep. Vanish. Yeah. Don't worry, we're gonna do a replay of this shit slowly, cause beginners just looks like it's hectic. But this bitch comes back, doesn't know about it. Yeah! Another one, yep. We dead, boy. We dead. Back to hand. Kaiju, of course. Our favorite. Set the ret. Bring that out, yep. Kaiju, or no? Get any insect, 5 or higher. Vanish. 1,000. Another 1,000. Yeah. 3. Another 1,000. Come out. That boy. He gets 500 for everything. Cause of this asshole. That shit got negative. Another one. Super poly. Ah, he doesn't have target. Doesn't have target. Alright. As you can see, it looks confusing, right? But don't worry, you will learn when we show you my deck first. So 3 this bad boy. Take 3 insect, banish. Put back in your deck. That can put in the main deck. Okay? Put in the main deck. And then shuffle 3 cards that get in the main deck. Not extra deck, main deck. And then if he gets banish or destroy, other than battle, he comes back once per turn. This one you banish 2 insect from the graveyard. When he makes the damage, opponent has to send 1 card from the top of the deck to the graveyard. These are Kaiju. Distribute 1 of their monsters. This guy, you can target 1 of your monster and 1 of their monster in the graveyard. Shuffle back in the deck. Special summon. This one, you can send 2 defense opponent's monster to the graveyard and then special summon, but you can't have any other card than insect in your graveyard. So we have 2 of these that's not insect. So make sure you gotta time this off for this. So most likely, if not, you could distribute one of your insect and bring it down. It's no loss. This one, you know, from the hand, it gets to graveyard. You draw a card, discard one card, and if it you know, it misses, you special summon, draw one card. This one, if they play any card, any spell card that reborn anything from the graveyard, from the deck, whatever, monster reborn, brandish fusion, and all that. And then everything else gets banished on the field. This guy, he gets a level 5 or higher. Insect from your deck to your hand, so you get any of these up here, or any of these from this all the way up here. These, any of these, we can get level 5, or these two, you get these from here all the way up. So you got plenty of for this guy. Then if he gets banished, you send one card to the graveyard. You send the bug, and you get 1,000. If he gets thrown into the graveyard from your hand, field, or anywhere deck, you get 1,000. This one, you just banish one insect. You want to do this one, so what you do is you banish this card, bring this guy out, and then dump him. You get 1,000. And here, he monster. You can tribute any insect, and tribute any insect, and destroy a card that's using the effect. And then this guy, when he summon, he special summon this, but then you're stuck with insect. You normal summon this, you get that on your deck, or this. You can only use the effect of Buggy once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters except insect monsters. Yeah. So this guy, like I said, and then this guy, he just gets itself. Just to thin the deck out. And here, this is a link 4, link 3. This guy, on a standby phase, you could bring one of the level 4 or lower to the. Usually, you want to bring this guy, one of these, or one of these. Usually, leave this card in the graveyard so we can destroy something on the field. So this guy, bring this guy back. Here, when you do 2 insect, you could normal summon again. Anything normal summon. Like you could even tribute your little this shit, tribute that, or tribute this, anything, you know, normal summon. Then this, you get a monster from your graveyard, level 4. So don't exceed with these guys, because he has to be from the field to the graveyard. Okay, so I made a mistake a lot like that. This card sent from the field to the graveyard, but when it's under here, it's not on the field, so this doesn't work. But you can revive this guy from her, you know. So you know, take 2 material away and then send this guy, special summon it, and then you go into this one, and then you get his effect, and then you grab one of these guys. Whether you want to banish 2 cards from the graveyard, or you want to put back from the banish card that can be shuffled into the main deck, or you get a Kaiju, you know, or this guy to interrupt their graveyard. Yeah. And in him, you know, this card, all your monsters get 300 attack more, but I usually don't do it. I mean, I usually just hit and then just overlay with this, and then we can use this effect to do that. And this guy, don't. Another thing with this guy, in the end of each turn, everybody's turn, you can give 1,000 attack to any of your other insect monster. Okay. And you get 1,000. I think everything is only insect. During the end phase, you can target one other insect, monster you control. So if you do this guy, he'll get, see him, as long as he's 3,000 and under, he can't be targeted or destroyed by card effect, and unaffected by opponent's card effect. So never boost him up with this guy, okay? Unless you have to go for like, at least you have to attack over something. You tribute one of your insect, and then he'll be 2,000 more, so he'll be 5,000. Or you can reborn another one of the monster here, somewhere like we're going to reborn this guy or something. you know, or something. Anyway, yeah. No, not Beetrooper. Special summon Beetrooper. So I need Beetrooper. These. Yeah. Usually you just want to reborn this guy. It's the best one. Because there's no other ones. This one, you know what I mean? You want used by the hand. So usually you just want to reborn this to destroy something. Let's say if you have this, tribute it. You grab one of these guys and you reborn this guy, you know? Yeah, that's about it. Alright, let's go to a replay. Let's go to the replay step by step. Alright. Pause. Okay, we're gonna do step by step. Alright, get ready. This is the best part of the game. So this card, banish one card from the deck face up during your second standby phase. After this card's activation, add that card to your hand. Okay, simple enough. Let's look at his deck first. See what he got. Let's see what him got. Super Poly. This card is sick. Could bring out all kinds of shit. Yeah, this one. It's like the new fusion, another fusion to this shit, and it's a quick play too. Tribute one light or dark monster, special summon one light or dark monsters from your hand or extra deck with the same original type and level, but a different original attribute. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one light and one dark monster in your graveyard. Shuffle both in the deck, then draw one card. Yeah, I mean, I remember that one card, something fusion, back in the day with fucking, I don't know, forgot what the thing is. Anyway, that one was only limited to one, and now they got 3Ds and it's even more powerful. You know, that's how Yu-Gi-Oh is, man. You just keep going more and more. More and more and more. Yeah, it's like a fucking, this guy too, he keeps bringing the fucking these guys out and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, just look at the deck right now. Yeah, so just in case you wanna, you know what I mean, if you wanna copy this deck. Yeah, this deck's pretty crazy. It's a crazy deck, man. Most likely it's hard to beat, you know, but what can say? What can say, what can do? What can say, what can do? Alright, so he's gonna bring out this guy. And this guy right here. Yeah, if you have a fusion, you know, when your opponent activates a monster's effect while you control a fusion monster. Mention falling at a boss as material. Quick effect, you can send this card to from your hand to your graveyard. Or face up on the field to graveyard. Negate that effect. If this card is banished, you can add from your deck to your hand one fallen a boss or one card I mentioned fallen a boss. Oh wait, one other monster mentioned Tri-Brigade Mercuria. Except Tri-Brigade Mercuria. One monster. Yeah. Okay, so anything I mentioned a boss, you can bring to your hand. Our boss. So he get this, alright. You get branded. The spear. Let's see. No way. No, he okay, now he gets it. So he gets this bitch. Guiding Quim, the Virtuous. This card's always treated as a Dogmatica or Despair card. If this card normal or special summon, you can send one fallen a boss or one card mentioned from the deck to the graveyard. if card leaves the if a cards leaves the extra deck except during the damage step, you can target one fallen a boss or one monster that mentions it in the graveyard except herself, summon it. Okay, yeah, okay. So that's how you do it. Come on, sit down. Oh yeah, just go. Okay, I got it. Branded. Play the branded. Discard one card, then take one despair monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or special summon it in defense position. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this resolve, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion, except for the yellow shit. So I'm pretty sure he has all fusion. Okay, so he's got 2 of this bad boy. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Okay, so mostly fusion and 2 synchros. Okay, so he's got to discard 1 card. Bring out despair. I'm sure she's gonna bring out the 1800 one. And then this bad boy. When your opponent activates a spell that includes an effect that special summon a monster or monster's quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, while this card is face up on the field, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target add an earth insect monster with 1500 or less attack or to your hand. So pretty much this guy right here, this guy or this guy. Only target we have 6 each, right? I mean 3 each, so that's 6 targets. We can get him or him. Mostly we get him because then we get him, and then you can get a level 5 or higher insect to our hand when it goes to the graveyard. Yeah, so you get 1,000, we get a card. Pretty cool, right? Now he comes out. His shit is active. So now he's like, fuck. So whenever he hit this card, it's gonna go to the banish. See? Banish. See that? Banish. Banish. It's gonna bring out the 1800. Oh wow, it's gonna bring this guy out. Wow. Come on. We'll get to him when he gets to it. We're not gonna read it now because it doesn't do nothing right now. So normal that. When this card is normal or special, add 1 branded spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. If a face-up fusion monster you control is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of opponent's card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, special this card, and if you do, negate the target that monster's effect until the end of this turn. You can only do it, yeah. Alright, sounds good. So what's he gonna get? Probably gonna get branded something. The fucking... Oh, it's gonna get branded fusion. Alright, sounds good. Play branded fusion. Fusion, summon 1 fusion monster that mentions fallen a boss. As material from an extra deck. Come on, fucker. Extra deck. You cannot special summon monsters the rest of his turn. It's up a fusion. This card can only activate once per turn. Okay. So he's gonna have to banish it. It has to go in the grave. Okay, so you get tragedy. Okay. So you have tragedy and our boss. And it gets banished. The good thing about banishing this card was that this one is because see, says right here that if come on, fucker. Come on, fuck. See, if a fusion monster you control would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so since you already banished, you can't use shit. You only got one of this in the graveyard. So now he does this, and then right here, fusion one dark monster, which is that despair one, this one, and Fallen Abbas. So these two, jump these two, but then he puts this because now he can put two of them. Discard one card. If this card is fusion summon, you can discard one card, fusion summon one level 8 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck, except itself, by shuffling the fusion material on it into the deck from the monster's field, graveyard, and or face up banish cards. For the rest of this turn, this card cannot attack. Also, you cannot special summon everything else, but fusion, yeah. So he's probably gonna put back Fallen Abbas and just a dark monster. Fallen Abbas and a dark monster. Let's see what it brings out. Oh, and then this one activates. It says, if a fusion synchro exceed monster link is special summon, which he came out, except during damage step, you can target one effect monster on the field, negate this effect until the end of this turn. If this card in the hand or field is used as material for fusion and sent to graveyard or banish, you can special summon this card. You can only use, okay, there you go. So what's he gonna negate? Oh, gonna negate that? Oh, now I can't ban. Now nothing gets banished. Okay, that. Oh, and then this one too. This bitch. If this card is sent to the graveyard or banished by a card effect, you can add one despair monster from your deck to your hand, except itself. You can banish this card from your graveyard, and then target one, brand it. Yep, spell trap, set it on the field. Yep. So anyway, they can't do none of that because they all banished, but she can bring something to the hand. So she's gonna get another one. She's gonna get that one. This one. That's the same one as this. For next turn, you know? So then this guy is gonna put, so this is going to do that, negate my shit, so then nothing gets banished anymore. And then this guy is gonna put something in the deck. Mostly a boss and a dark. He's not gonna get that because he's gonna get that in 2 turns to his hand from this card right here. So he's gonna get another card, another fusion that has. He can't do these because it's only fusion. So he could do this, pawn a boss and 1 light. He could do that, but mostly he's probably gonna do this one. Pawn a boss, 1 beast warrior, and 1 wing beast. Beast warrior, and 1 beast. Beast warrior, 1 beast. That's a fairy. That's a dragon. Oh, he can't do that one. I don't think he wants to put that one back. So he's not doing that one. What else? This one, despair monster and 1 light or dark monster. Okay, you're probably gonna bring this one out, or this one, despair monster and 1 light or dark. You could do that one, or this one. Oh, that's blazing. Okay, or you could do this one. You could do this one, 1 fusion, 1 dark. He could return itself. You could do this one. Special summon 1 monster special summon from the extra deck and 1 monster in your hand. You could do that if you want. I don't know if he's gonna do that. Most likely you'll probably do that one. You could do that one. Exceed and 1 Fauna Boss and 1 Link. You could do that one. Or you could do this one, Fauna Boss and 1 Light Spellcaster. No, you don't have. This one, you don't have no Dark Magician. This one, 3 monsters with different names. Okay. Let's see what he picks. Oh, he picks this one. Did he pick a boss and light monster? What light monster did he put in? Or light monster? I don't see any light monster. A boss. Where's the light monster? Oh, that one. That one's a light monster. Okay. So he does that one and a boss. Okay. No. One a boss and one light monster. The light monster is this one. What's the other one did he put in? Okay, let's see. This one. This one. Okay. I don't get where you got the light monster for that one. Okay, here we go. Okay. Supplementarian. By shuffling fusion material mentioned on it into the deck from your monsters on the field, graveyard, or face up banish cards. You don't have none here. Oh, yeah, she's light. Duh. Yeah, Gaiden. Alright, never mind. I didn't see her. So she did the Gaiden, yep, and a boss. Okay. Alright. And negate my shit. And then this one. Let's see. So this one you just banish fusion material mentioned on your hand, field, graveyard. Okay. So it's gonna go here. So it's gonna hit that. It's gonna banish something. So it's gonna banish this one and these two to bring out that macro or this guy. Okay. One fusion and one dark monster. Okay. And place quick effect. You can place one predicate counter on it, and if it becomes a level 2 or higher, it becomes level 1, as long as it has a predator counter, effects negated, and the effect the card has predator counter, yeah, is negated. How can that be though? It says level, you know what I mean? How can you do that on the link? I don't get that. So anyway, so he ends his turn. So it's our turn. So we're looking like, fuck. What should we do? What should we do? So we have this. So here we can go into. I can go into the problem is this guy right here. It's gonna make our shit negated. Cause I was thinking going to the her, right? But only problem is and then this will not activate because it's not a material on the field. It's under her. But we're gonna get a negative from this. Cause I was thinking go in here. She is 2,200 attack, right? And then to attack this card, right? And then go into our little Zeus. Then main phase 2, we overlay to this one. Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder. The problem is this guy would use his shit to because I don't know. See, the thing is, it says place on predator counter on it, and if so this part, if it's a level, okay, if it's optional, but because it has a predator counter, which this guy's gonna put on, doesn't matter what card it is, this doesn't work. It doesn't care about the second part because it's not it'll be a exceed, which is a rank. It's not a level. But then you read right here, when a monster effect activate by opponent's resolve, see right here, as long as it has a predator counter, when a monster effect activates by your opponent's resolves, negate the effect. So if you're gonna bring this guy out, unless we have like 4 material, we only could do it once. He'll have a counter, and then his shit would be negated. Or we could do this, right? Do this, and then go into this guy, and then we try to use his effect. But then he'll go in the graveyard, and this one will go in your graveyard. This one will get this guy, and this guy will get us a level 5 or higher. We could get either Kaiju, which is, we don't need it because I can get a we can get this guy. He can attack with him because he's 28, so you can banish 2 cards. But the problem is we want to banish but the problem is we're gonna need 3 cards to banish for this guy, to him from the graveyard. We need to banish 3 cards. So this guy is an automatic wait, that guy's an automatic, the 3001, this guy, the Neptune, the mighty Neptune. Yeah, so this guy right here, the armor horn will give us an instant Neptune with this guy, right? Plus we'll get this guy replaced. So our hand will be from 4 to 5 by doing this combo, and we get another monster on the field. You see that? Or we can, if you normal this, he's gonna negate it, then we're gonna have 1, and then we can go only +1. With this we get +2. See it? So that's what you want to do. You want to plus, right? So you want to normal this. Since you don't have no monster in the graveyard, we can't use this guy because you have to put 1 card from the deck, our monster and his monster, into the deck. So we're gonna do normal summon this guy. There you go. And then we're gonna link into the armor horn. Okay. And then these 2 gonna kick in. Whatever, you could chain block it. I mean, do you want them to negate the 1 card? Either way, you're gonna get 1 card in your hand, even if they negate it. So what I want to do is I want to get this guy because I want to get the Neptune, the mighty Neptune, the mighty Beetrooper heavy Neptune, or whatever his name is. Neptune. This guy. Heavy Beetrooper mighty Neptune. Yeah, I want that one instead of replacing himself, which is either you get the Bug or this guy. The Bug, you want to have it in the deck because you want to bring him down. Unless you want to, we already got a Bug in our hand, so we don't need the Bug. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to chain 1 here, this guy first, and then chain 2, and if they ash, they'll negate this one, but this one will come through. So we'll do that 1, 2, okay, which I fucked up. I did that one first, and I did that one, which is opposite that I just told you. It's supposed to be the other way around. So if you have ash, we're kind of screwed. Luckily they don't have it. And then he's going to oh, doesn't matter if it's yours or theirs. If a fusion synchros exceed or link monster is special summon. Okay, so that's what we did, and he can negate our shit. Plus he has this one for another negate. It's okay. So we get the Neptune, mighty Beetrooper, mighty Neptune, and then we get this guy. See, remember we had 4 cards. We had 4 cards, right? And then 1 on the ground. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that one. So she's gonna negate this. Then we're gonna banish this guy for him, right? So this guy right here. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing 1 insect monster from your graveyard. You can only special summon Beetrooper Assault Roller once per turn this way. Gains 200 attack for each insect you control, except this card. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can add 1 Beetrooper monster from your deck to your hand, except Beetrooper. You can only. I never really looked at the second part. I just use them to go into another link. I never really read the second part. Okay, so the other one gains 200. And in this guy, when he's banished, we could drop 1 insect. See? You can send 1 insect monster from your deck to the graveyard except for himself. So we're gonna drop the skull here. And the skull says, when this card is sent to the graveyard, increase your life point by 1,000. So now with 8,000. Now with 9,000. 9,000, baby. See, now with 9,000. Right there. And then I'm going to exceed to her. So in the butterfly, when it's synchro, depends how many insect we use. Gains 200 attack for each counter on it. You can only use 1 of the following effects of Serphim Papillion per turn, and only once per turn. If this card is link summoned, place 1 counter on this card for each insect monster used as the link summon. So we use 2. We use him and him or whatever. So you get 2 counter. So each counter is 200, so it'll be 25. And in quick effect, you can remove 1 counter from this card. Special summon 1 insect. Oh, okay. So because once you synchro summon, you get this automatically. Okay, so you can't use both. You can only use the second effect on opponent's turn, which sucks. There you go. So now we get 2 counters. Maybe 25. Then this guy, I'm gonna once it comes out, you can normal summon again. You cannot special summon monsters except insect monsters. You can only use each of the following effects of Beetrooper Armor Horn once per turn. During your main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 insect monster. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 3 other insect monsters from your graveyard. Special summon this card by banishing, but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, so we're gonna banish these 3. Alright, bring him out. 2, 3. Bring him out. And then we're gonna go to these two into the big guy, the big boss. So then he's going to, I don't know why he did that. Oh, he don't want us to special summon again. That's true, because I could normal again. We'll normal him, and then we go again, and we get another Beetrooper. You know what I mean? Another one. So, yeah. So we get another one, then we go there, and then we get another level 5 and up. Yeah. So I tried to do it, but he's like, nope, you got a fucking counter, you can't do it. Okay, so we go to the boss. To the big boss. 2 plus insect. While this link card has 3,000 or less attack, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. You cannot special summon. Monsters except insect. You can tribute one insect monster, then activate one of these effects. Special summon one Beetrooper from your deck. This card gains 2,000 until the end of this turn. Remember, if he has more than 3,000, then his effect doesn't work. See? Then your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. Yeah, if he goes to 5,000, then he will get destroyed. So you don't want to do that. All right, so we bring the big boss out. Now we can do this guy. By putting back 3, shuffle 3 card in the main deck. Put him out. And then hold on a second. And then shit. I'll do something real quick. No, I was scratching my arm. And it's like, now it's bleeding. Alright, so we did that. Special summon this guy right here. Cannot be normal summon, must be first be special summoned from your hand by shuffling 3 of your banished insect monsters into your main deck. Remember that. So you can't bring this guy in because that's go to the main deck. Only the main deck monster. That's the key to that, okay? During the main phase, if this card in his owner's control is destroyed or banished by opponent's card effect, not by battle. Only way you can kill him is by battle. You can special summon this card. You can only use the effect of heavy Beetrooper Mighty Neptune once per turn. Once per turn during the end phase, your end phase or their end phase, you can target one of the other insect and give him 1,000 attack. But don't give it to him because then his effect will be no good unless you have to attack over something, you know. So now I'm thinking, what else can we do? Oh, we could do this. We could bring this. No, we can't. He doesn't have a monster. So what I guess we're just going to attack. Attack that one first. Only thing sucks is you can only do this in a main phase. You know what I mean? If you could do it in this thing would have been sick if you could do it in a battle phase, because then we could do it in the battle phase right now, right? And banish one of these guys. But that's okay. We'll do it in their turn. So there. Main 2, end phase. So now end phase, do you want to ask if you want to give 1,000 to this guy? I said no, because I don't want him to be unaffected by his own effect. Okay? So if he has more than 3,000, then he can be destroyed by card effect and can be targeted. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. So they can Invader, they can Imperm, Infinite Imperm, you know? None of that shit. Pretty good, right? 3,000 attack. 3,000 attack. He comes back if he gets banished by but only problem is that the Cash Terror, they can banish the face down. That's the only problem. Then we're fucked. So you gotta worry about. Okay, so his turn, he draws this card. Normal summon. Get a probably get another branded and then I'm gonna chain that just in case he bring out something that can make mitigate my shit. So I can remove this card, but then he's gonna chain this guy. You can target one light or dark monster in the graveyard, banish it, and if you do, special summon this card from your hand. This is a quick effect. If your opponent controls a monster, if your opponent special summon a ritual. If your opponent controls a monster, wait, where's that? Shit. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So this guy, Blickbick, Bestial Blickbick. If a light or dark monster in either graveyard is banished, and if you do, wait, let's see, you can target. Okay, you can target one or light. Okay, special summon this card from your hand. This is a quick way. If your opponent controls a monster, your opponent controls a monster. Okay. If your opponent special summon a ritual, fusion, synchro, exceed, or link monsters, except during damage step, you can tribute one other light or dark monster, then target one of those special summon monster, banish it. Oh, okay. So I didn't know. I didn't read this fucker. That's why. So okay. So we do this. But then he's gonna banish that one. Right. No, it's gonna banish itself. You change it. But my thing still hit the target. So I gotta bring mine back in the deck. Okay, so now. Oh, he's got that. So he's gonna brand his fusion. He's gonna dump the. Okay, so he got the light and Albaz to the graveyard. Albaz and the light to bring this guy out. This guy. Yeah, this card is really a pain in the ass. Look. Got that blood. It's still coming out. I even taped it. Oh well. Every time you play other decks, this guy will banish, right? But the problem is this shit doesn't target. That's what's fucked up. See, if he banished my card, he'd come back. But he could banish this because it's non-targeting. See, you can't target it. Lesson: your opponent cannot target this card with card effect, or also it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. But he's not destroying my shit, he's banishing my shit. And this is a non-targeting banish. Yeah. But if he does this one, he's just gonna come right back. That's why I love this deck, because of this guy. You know what I mean? And this guy for other cards other than this asshole. Yeah, this asshole right here. Yeah. He's a pain in the ass. You'll see. So he's gonna banish my fucking Incredible Alice shit. Like, whatever. Oh, first he's gonna attack my shit. And then he's going to. What he should have done was. See, he doesn't know about my shit. What he should have done was. Let's go back. He should have used this card. Banish this bad boy. Right? Attack over this bad boy with this one. Crash into this one. So I would take 100, and I would take another 18. So 1900. I would have took 1900. And he'd be gone. He'd be gone. my whole field be gone, and my whole field be gone, and the only thing he lost is this guy. Right? Yeah. So he doesn't know anything about my shit, so he's gonna do that. So he's gonna tackle with that. Then he's gonna banish my thing, but then he left me with this bad boy, which is dumb. Which is really dumb. See? So then this guy, he gets him another branded card. Let me see. Come on. Come on, fucker. Come on, fucker. I got mad navigate around. Okay. If this card is fusion summon, you can fusion summon one level 8 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck, except himself, by banishing fusion. That's what he did, you know, in the beginning. During the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can add to your hand a branded spell or trap card directly to your hand. So branded spell or trap card to his hand. So he's just gonna set this card. This card says target one despair monster or fallen boss in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Then you can apply the following: fusion summon one level 8 or higher fusion monsters from your extra deck by banishing fusion material mentioned on it from your hand or field, but it cannot attack directly this turn. Yeah, so there you go. He's got a Death Spear. Does he have a Death Spear? Doesn't have no Death Spear. Target one Death Spear monster or fallen a boss. Oh, okay, so he's got a fallen a boss right here. So get that back to his hand. Then he can bring whatever fucking shit he wants. Okay. So now he ends. Yeah. See how much advantage they have? So now I'm thinking, what can do? He already used his effect, so he can't banish my shit till next turn. He's got that set. I could go down here. I could do this, right? Do this. Right? So you can banish. Then target one of those special summon monster, banish it. Okay, so okay. So if I bring extra monster out, he's gonna tribute this guy and banish one of my shit. So that's the Blake Baldrick. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm gonna bring this out anyway. What else can I do? I mean, because this one will give us another one, and this one just gives us 1,000 in the graveyard, and then this guy gives us another one of these if we want it, but we got one already. So why would we get another one? We already got one, you know. Or we get a Kaiju. So anyway, because if we go into that one and we can normal summon this, which I didn't read this fucking asshole, so yeah. So I didn't read that guy. So he's gonna get banished. Yeah. So that's a good thing about if you know what you're doing, okay? I'm gonna bring this guy out when he's normal summon. You cannot special summon monster except insects. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon another one from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Except for banish. So you get another one from deck. And then we're gonna go into this. And then he's gonna tribute this guy and then banish our shit. That's what he did. He tribute that, banish our shit. That sucked because I was hoping I'd go in the graveyard and banish the 3. So now we're kind of screwed. Because what I should have done was I should have killed his ass first. Right? And then bring that other shit out. See? So now he changed that. So now he's gonna get a Brandis to falling a boss to his hand, or Aluba, Despair. Then he's gonna throw that one out, and this one, Dark and a Despair. Without this guy. During the main phase quick effect, you can change the attack of all monsters currently on the field to 0 until the end of this turn, except level 8 or higher fusion monsters. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card field, you can add to your hand or special summon one Fallen a Boss or one Despair monsters from the deck. Okay. So you can make our shit go to 0. Yeah, so what I should have done, that's what I should have done, is kill that fucker first. How come you can't do it? Okay, so he brought it out. Throwing the main phase. Oh, he couldn't do it because only the main phase. We're in a battle phase right now. Because we're in the battle phase. And he did this on the battle phase. See, it says right there. That's why you gotta know your cards, man. You gotta know your cards. Just like I gotta know this motherfucker. Cause I should have done that in the beginning. Then I wouldn't have lost my shit. And I could have brought more out. Yeah, he made a mistake. I make a mistake. Yeah, he made a mistake. We all make mistakes. That's why we keep practicing, you know. Yeah, so see, he brought it out in the battle phase. See right here. During the main phase. Just like the trooper guy here. This guy, see? During the main phase. During the main phase. Okay, remember that. Don't forget. During the main phase. During the main phase. What does that say? During the main phase. During the main phase. So then he came out, he dies. Which I'm happy for. Now it's his turn. Oh, Super Poly. But what does he have? He doesn't have that one that goes that it goes to graveyard, you draw one card. Yeah, that one that you get 2 of the same type of monster. Yeah, that's what he needed for. So I guess he was gonna do this, but I got an Earth. There's nothing you could do because that's an Earth. They're all Earth monster. See? All this shit takes is Dark Beast. Okay, that one takes a Beast, Wing Beast. Beast, Warrior, Wing Beast. Beast. And this guy takes a... You know? Yeah. So yeah. So he gets a Poly. Super Poly. And then he going to play this card. Reveal one monster in your hand and send one level 8 fusion monsters from your extra deck to the graveyard with the same type that has 2500 attack or defense. Then you can apply this effect. So the high the spirit. Okay, so he's gonna reveal one monster in the hand, right? Reveal one monster in your hand and send one level 8 fusion from your deck to graveyard with the same type that has 2500 or defense. Okay, so he's gonna show him. He's gonna show the Tri-Brigade Macaria, which is a Wing Beast, Dark Wing Beast. So then he's gonna send a level 8. That's a Dark Wing Beast. That's a dragon. That's a spellcaster. There we go, Wing Beast. You can send that one. Fiend. Spellcaster. Fiend. Dragon or spellcaster. Dark Beast. Okay, so you can send this one or... But that's not level 8. That's a level 9. You can't send that one. You can send that one. That's a level 8. 2500. Yep. Yeah. Maybe in this one. He's not 2900. Yeah, it's 33. So can't send that one. You can only send this guy. Okay, so he's gonna send that one. Just gonna review this bad boy, Wing Beast. He's gonna send Wing Beast to graveyard. With a fusion. Let's see. Fallen out boss and Beast Warrior, Wing Beast. When a fusion synchro exceed or link monster's effect is activated, quick effect, you can negate that effect. Then you can return one monster from the field to the hand. During, wow, that's crazy. So you can send any monster, most likely it'll return one of your shit. And when it says return one monster, that means it's non-targeting, so you can return the beetle. Our super beetle here. Because it has to be targeted. Can't be targeted. But this bitch right here doesn't target. If he's on the field. He's not on the field right now, so we're not worried about that. But if he is on the field, just in case. For, you know, if you play against his ugly ass for next time. Alright. You can return one monster to... Okay, during your opponent's turn, while this card is in the graveyard, quick effect, you can target one fallen boss in the graveyard, special summon either that monster or this card, and banish the other. Wow. You can bring our boss, or you could bring his ass, but you got banish one of those. That's pretty crazy. That's some crazy shit right there. Alright. I think he's gonna try to banish my shit, but he doesn't know about my shit. He's gonna come right back. It's the normal this card is treated as whatever. I think we've seen this bitch before. Dogmata is despair. Yeah, that's the one that they return, right? Yeah. In the beginning, when we returned and brought out that fucking asshole, the light one, Albion, Albaloom, boom. This bitch, yeah. Brought this bitch out. See, one light monster fallen boss. Yeah, we did that. But anyway, we read it again. You know, it's beginners. That's how we do it. Just recap our shit. So it says, if this card is normal special summon, you can send one fallen boss. Yeah, we need to send that because we'll hit this guy's effect. He needs fallen boss in here. Oh, he's got one already. Motherfucker. Whatever. He doesn't need it. Oh, wow. I guess more is better than less, right? Fallen boss. Or one card that mentions fallen boss to the graveyard. If a card leaves the extra deck except during the damage step, you can target one fallen boss or one monster that mentions fallen boss in the graveyard, except bitch ass self. Special summon it. Okay. So what is she gonna drop? Gonna drop this one, the virtual red Cartesia virtual, and that bitch is, if you control fallen boss or it is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. During the main phase, quick effect, you can fusion summon one level 8 or higher fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. During the end phase, if a fusion monster was sent to the graveyard this turn, you can add this card from the graveyard to your hand. Wow, that's a lot of fucking good shit. So yeah, that bitch can fuse at any time, your turn or their turn. Plus, if any of these asshole purple card, which is mostly all the shit here, goes to graveyard, you get to bring that bitch up to your hand, so it keeps recycling. So then he's gonna be like, motherfucker, I'm gonna banish you, but he doesn't know he's gonna come right back. But that's okay, because if he drops, what can he drop though? I think he's gonna drop this asshole once per turn. Yeah, let's see what he's gonna drop. We'll read it when he drops it. Oh, he drops this bad boy. Cannot be used as fusion material. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Okay, that's okay, because we got the same shit. Our shit's the same way. This is Abion, the Sapphire. You can only use each of the following effects of Asshole once per turn. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 2 monsters in any graveyard. Special summon both monsters. They usually just bring out that that one level 8 shit. That machine that you can't special summon other than itself. Does he play it? Does he play that card? Let's see if he plays it. Yeah, there's a card that locks you out of all kinds of shit. No, he's not playing it. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue. Bring your opponent. Yeah, bring out 2. If this card is in your graveyard, you can tribute 4 monsters. The 2 in the extra deck zone and 2 in the central main monster zone. And if you do, special summon this. So you can tribute these 2. They could tribute these 2 and 2 in the deck. 2 in the deck and 2 on here. And then you can bring him out. That's pretty cool. So anyway, so now he's gonna banish my shit. But then if you read my shit, read this shit, right? You read this asshole. Heavy Trooper. Cannot be normal. Yeah, we know that. Gotta ban it. Bring 3 into the deck, main deck, and then bring them out. Okay. If this card is the owner's control is destroyed or banished by opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card. So what is a card effect? Card effect is like this, how he's banishing my shit. A non-card effect is like if you tribute one of this shit with like a Kaiju. If you tribute it, that's a non-effect. But the thing with this asshole right here is it doesn't matter. Anytime he leaves the field by opponents, see, if your opponent mixes fusion summon card in your control leaves the field, you can destroy all monsters your opponent controls during the end phase. Yeah. So if you tribute them, it's still my monster that brought him to the graveyard. But he has to be fusion summoned, okay? It can't be like if he just came out just from the grave, like Monster Reborn, it doesn't work, I don't think. I don't think it uses effect. Can you? No. The second part doesn't work, but the first part still works. Like the destroying won't work unless it's a fusion. You fusion summon it. Like if you Monster Reborn it or whatever, you can use the first effect, but the second effect doesn't work because it has to be fusion summon. But he's still powerful. So anyway, he bans my shit, so this guy can come back. And then that bitch, remember, anytime fusion goes in the graveyard, she gets to go to the hand. And then this bitch, if card leaves the extra deck except during the damage step, you can target 1 fallen boss or 1 monster mentioned in your graveyard except for bitch self search. Okay, so he's gonna special summon it. So he comes back, surprise surprise, and then she comes back, and then her effect, he's gonna fusion summon right away to this bad boy. Blazing Zeus. So this bad boy, if this card is fusion summoned, you can send 1 fusion summon. A monster is special summon by your opponents. Okay, if this fusion summon, you can send 1 level 6 or higher light or dark monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. If a monster is special summoned by your opponents, activate monster's effect except during the damage step. you can banish this card from your field or graveyard. Special summon one Dogmata monster from your deck, or Despair monster from the extra deck. You can only... Damn, man. That's what they do, man. They keep fucking going in graveyard, out graveyard, from the deck, extra deck, and all shit. But we just keep it simple, stupid. KISS method. KISS. So now this bitch comes out, right? Yeah. But he's only 2,500. We don't give a fuck. Okay. It's our turn or their turn? I forgot whose turn it is. I think it's their turn still, right? Okay, so he's gonna do that. He's gonna dump this asshole. Cannot be normal summon. Must be special. Special summon from the hand or graveyard. I think you tribute one of the dragon. By tributing one level 6 or higher dark dragon monster, you can only use the special of the bestial librarian. This is the most expensive one, I think. I think it's like $50. Pretty crazy. Once per turn this way, you can send this card from your hand to the field. Add one bestial monster from your deck to your hand, except bestial librarian. During your main phase, you can place one branded continuous spell trap from your deck face up on your field. So it gets a branded fucking trap or field continuous with the infinity sign, you know, which is come on, man. Okay, now we can look at it. So branded, is that branded? Duality. You can, yeah, no, they want a probably a, no. Okay, we could do that one. They probably do that one. That's about it, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that one, the loss, or this one, probably this one. Yeah, they got like three targets. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 targets, and this one. Sounds good. All right. So now, see, that's the thing, man. They got no more shit, and he already used his shit last time. It's our turn. Oh no, it's just his turn. Okay, but then he's like, alright, destroy everything on your field. I'm like, okay, I got no field. Then he hits me for 25. Ouch. And then now, he only has this one and Super Poly, which he doesn't have no card to discard. See right here? Right? Discard one card. Fusion summon. You can discard, right? There's no card. You have to discard a card. Oh, okay, that bitch. Now, oh yeah, he has one now. So that bitch goes to his hand. Okay, he has a card. Alright. It's our turn. I'm like, Alright, ha. Kaiju. Let's see. If this card's fusions, okay, let's see. If a... Oh, see, that's what he was gonna do. He was gonna use one of these. It's a fusion. Let's see, what can he do? What can he do? Swap. If I didn't tribute his ass, see what can he do? This is a despair and light or dark. One monster special summon from the extra deck and one monster in your hand. You can't do that. Can't do that one either. 3 monsters with different names. You could do that one. You could do that one. 3 monsters do, yeah. Why couldn't you do that one? What? Let me see. 3 monsters with different names. Okay. 3 monsters with different names. Did we bring 3 monsters with different names? I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm gonna Kaiju for the hell of it. And then that one goes. That one. This asshole. What's that say? When a fusion, synchro, or exceed or link monster's effect is activated, you can negate. No, this guy. Okay. You can negate that effect. Fusion. If a fusion, synchro, exceed, or link effect is activated, you can negate. Okay. Then return. You can return one monster from the field to the hand. During your opponent's turn, while this card's in your graveyard, you can target one fallen boss in your graveyard, special summon it. Either summon this, or either that, or a monster, and banish the other one. Okay. Alright, so he has that. It's got fallen boss right there. Okay. Okay, so he goes. Okay, he's got fallen boss. That's nice. Then he banished this one. Okay. But oh, I think you can't do that because he wasn't properly fusion. I think that's why you can't bring him out. Otherwise, why would you bring him out? Would you bring him out, you know? Yeah, I think you can't bring him out because he wasn't properly summoned. Because he was thrown in there by one of the Celestia bitch. One of the fucking virtuous. One of the virtual bitch. Either this bitch or that bitch. One of these bitch threw him in there. Yeah. Yeah, you can fusion. No. I think she threw him in there. No more. You can send one fallen boss or one card mentioned. Yeah. This bitch. The guiding queen is the one that threw him in there. So he wasn't properly fusion. So you could bring him out. So then he's gonna go. He could go super poly right now. If he wanted to. Right? A boss and a level 7. Does he have a level? A boss and light? No. Special summon monster from the extra deck. One monster? No, not that one. Not that one. He could do this one. Why did he do this one? 3 monsters with different names. You could do that one, right? Let's see. Okay. Swap. Alright, so then. I fucking said it. Ah, shit, I said it instead. Huh. Okay, and then, this card's fucking, some reason is activated. During the end phase, if a fusion monster was sent to the graveyard this turn, you can add this card to your hand from your graveyard. Was he sent there? I don't remember. Oh yeah, that guy. Oh yeah, these guys, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, he crashed. Okay. Just gonna add that to his hand. Damn. Look at that. He plus like a lot. Alright, so he draws. Okay, this one. Alright, let's see. Okay, so if you control fallen a boss or it is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay. Alright. You can go into that thing now. Chimera. Right? Then I get a swap. I'm thinking, what should we get? How many? Okay, so we don't have any card to put back in the deck. So this guy, what we got in here? Got a bunch of Beetroopers, and this is only normal. So I was thinking, so no defense monster, so we don't want that. This one can only interrupt the graveyard. This one right here, and this one you can't banish. This one's in the graveyard. And then and the kaijus. We can get a kaiju. We can get that kaiju. We can get this. We can get kaiju. This one. We can kill one of those. We can get this. Yeah, that's about it. He has the chimera still. This guy. But he can't attack directly. That's the problem. Right? Or can he? Yeah, he can. The branded is the one you can't attack directly. This one right here. This one. This is the one that if a fusion monster you control, no, you cannot special summon. No, wait, let me see. This card. Also, the rest of his turn resolves. If a fusion monster would be destroyed, no. Which one? It's one of these you can't. Let's see. I think this is the one, right? Let me see. Good material you can use once per turn while polymerization. Yeah, he's got this one still. 3 monsters. Different names. What's a super poly say? Discard 1 card, so someone's using monsters from either field as fusion. Either player can act. Okay. So then this guy, must be fusion using, okay, only fusion, your hand, field. At least 1 monsters from each. Wait. At least 1 monsters from each. Each what? Must first be fusion summoned using only fusion material from your hand, field, from your hand, and field, with at least 1 monster from each. So what does that mean? Oh, he has no monster in his hand. That's the one. You have to have 1 in your hand too. See, hand and field. I thought it was just all field. But he still got Fauna Boss and a dark monster, a light monster. Fauna monster, dark. No extra deck. He has no extra deck. This one is from the hand. He doesn't have the hand. And this one's from extra deck. And 1 monster in your hand. He has no monster in his hand. And this one is a light monster in despair. Okay. Isn't that a tuner? He could go into a 8. Right? But none of them are 8. They're 10s. 10 and 12s. Okay, so he can't synchro. Wait, he can synchro right here. Oh no, it's a 7. Good thing I didn't give him the this bitch over here. He could have got the. Yeah, we gave him this one. Then he could have brought the level 12 out. 8 plus 4 is 12. Quick math. Is that a 12? Yeah, he could bring this one. 1 level 4 and 1 non. Yeah, he could bring this one out if I would have given him the other kaiju, but he didn't. So now what he's gonna do? Whose turn is it anyway? Is it my turn? Oh, swap. Yes, I got this one out instead. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's his turn still. Ouch. Yeah, because you keep gaining shit from the damn bug. Oops. From the ladybug. Okay, it's our turn. Yeah, this bug. Got 1 bug. 1 bug. Oh, No bug. We only got one bug. Oh, okay, got it. So we're gonna special. Yeah, good thing he didn't have no good shit. Cause that's a level 8 special. Does he have one? Does he have one? Okay, he has none from the hand, so you can't use that one. He does have no Dark Magician, so you can't use that. And this one needs it from the extra deck. And one monster in the hand. Ah, shit. He needs it from the hand. Yes, this is from the hand. This is from the hand. This needed Despair, not a Albas. Yeah, he's slim picking, man. Slim picking. Yeah. So the point of that is he can't outpace our shit. So we got bandage 2. Oh shit! And we draw this bad boy. What a fucking crazy. Okay, so we can bring him out. And then because this asshole was banished, we can bring the Ladybug down from the deck. And then we're gonna gain 1,000. So now we're at 36 to 72. Okay, we're at 36 to 72. And now we're gonna normal this bad boy. Then we're gonna go into the other one. This guy. And then this guy will give us another level 5 or higher. It's not once per turn either. And we get another one. We drew one, we got another one. And then we got this guy, we can normal summon this Buggy. Use that. Another Buggy. See, he could do this guy and the super, but the thing is he doesn't have any hand. See, this one needs one monster from the special summon monster from extra deck, which is right here. But the downfall is he doesn't have a card, a monster in his hand. He only has a fucking shit spells. So in this guy we can normal summon. Okay, like tribute summon, normal summon, whatever, you know what I mean? So you could do that. Bring that bad boy out. Right? And then he gets a counter, which we use 2, so he'll be at 25. Then we get 1,000 from the bug. We were at 26, right? Now we're at 46. Oh, look at that. So then we banish 3. We gotta banish this guy. We're gonna bring the third bug down. We're gonna get the third bug down. 1, 2. Oh. Yep, we're getting another bug down. We were at 26. Okay, now this guy. Swap. Okay, let's go see what his story is. Let's go see what this guy's story is. That's your story, homie. If this card's fusion summon, you can send 1 level 6 or higher light or dark monsters from your deck to your extra deck to your graveyard. If a monster is special summoned by your opponents, activated monster effect, accept the damage. You can banish this card from your field graveyard. Special summon 1 Dogmatica monsters from your deck, or Despair monsters from your extra deck. Okay, so he's gonna banish that bad boy. So let's see. You can banish this card on field graveyard. Special summon 1 Dogmatica or 1 Despair monster from your extra deck. Despair. Let's see. Blazing Dragon. Despair. There you go. You can bring that bad boy out. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That guy could just bring the other guy out right away. That's crazy shit. Alright. Yeah, he missed. Once per turn, if a card leaves the extra deck If a card or card leaves the extra deck except during the damage step, you can make all. The card leaves the extra deck. Make all monsters you currently control gain 500 permanently. Then you can negate the effects of one face-up card on the field. Until the end of this turn during the end phase, this card is in your graveyard because it was sent there. This turn, you can special summon one light spellcaster monster from your hand or deck whose attack equals its own defense. You can only, okay, so that means it's probably one of the dog Monica. Can't do that one. Gotta be the same defense and attack. Same defense or 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 attack. No, I don't see any. I don't see any card that has the same defense or attack. This card is in the graveyard because it was sent there. You can special summon one light spellcaster monster from your hand or deck whose attack equals its own defense. Spellcaster. Oh, it's one of these bitch. I used them all up. Yep. Yeah, so he brings one of these bitch out, but they all gone. They're all done. They're on the graveyard. They all rest in peace. There's one on the field. You can fuse summon these bitch, right? But he already used the blazing bitch. Right there. Right? Yeah. He already used that one. He only had one. So you can't fuse that. You could do this with Albas, but yeah. That one needs a despair. That one needs a monster in the hand. That one needs a monster in the hand. That needs a dark magician or red eye dragon. This guy needs one tuner and one non-tuner. He needs a level 8. This is a level 12. Yep. He can't use no more of his extra deck. Even with this asshole, he can't do nothing. Alright, that looks intimidating, right? The problem is he outdone all his fucking extra deck. So we're like, okay. So now we're gonna go to our Beetle. Our big ass Beetle. Oh, another 1,000. Oh yeah, we forgot about descending that. So now we're at 56. We had 26, right? Now we're catching up to this bad boy. But guess what? We're gonna bring those Beetles, the Beetles, and these guys right back into the deck again. Oh shit. Okay, now we're going to our Beetle. Then this guy says, once returned, if a card leaves the extra deck, except so it left the extra deck, my extra deck. Then his effect kicks in. Now all of them gets 500, so it'll be 3,000, 29, 19, 23 permanently. Yep, 2,000, 23, 29, 3,000. But we're at 3,000. And then he negate our shit. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, Holmes. And now we do this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so pretty much all the bugs are back in. Except for one. Yeah. So all bug and all our... Oh, you bitch. Let me do another one. Come on, man. I want to see my shit. I want to see my bug. Where's my bug? Oh, come on. So I don't know why he did that. Let me see. I want to see my bug. Ah, come on. I want to see all my bug. Swap. The game's gonna end. Oh, come on. Ah, come on, man. I want to see my bug, man. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can I see it now? Ah, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, now I can see it. Ah, still can't see it. Still can't see it because got to shuffle the rest of that shit in. Come on, man. Can I see it now? Please, please. Ah, game over. Yeah, so he has no target. As you can see, we checked it. So I would attack that one. Kill that. Kill that. Kill that. Let's see. Cannot. Okay, let's see. You can special. Okay, let's see. I wonder if I could give it to each other. Let's see. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target one other insect monster you control. Oh, okay, so I give him my 1,000, and then he gives him 1,000. And he'll be 3,000, 4,000, 4,000. And if it gets banished or destroyed by a card effect, it has to be beaten over 4,000. So they both are at 4,000. And only way you gotta banish him face down. If you banish face up, he comes right back. And the only thing he has is this. Reveal one fusion summon card in your extra deck and special summon from your hand or deck one card that fusion monster whose name is specifically okay, so then he can there you go. I'll put these cards in the description, let you guys see. Alright, man. Pretty cool, pretty awesome deck. I don't know, I like it. Thanks for watching, man. See you guys next time. Always have fun, alright? Enjoy. You see me have fun, see me quit, baby. Bye bye. Later, Gator.